Good rising. I got something on the brain this morning. Who governs over your life? Whenever you get ready to make a decision, who pops up in your head? Well, let me just go ahead and explain it to you like this. Me and my wife was having a conversation this morning. She wanted to know if the kids could go to this church camp. And I asked, what is the character of the people of the church? She skips right over this question. No, wants to go right into the other nonsense. No, all I need to know is what is the character of the people. I don't need to know the religion or anything. What is the character when they're not at church? Because that's who they really are. Is the people when they're not at church. How do they treat people of a different color when they're not at church? When they're at work, when they're doing the hiring, the firing, who are they then? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know about the character. Well, there's no way of me knowing about that. Yes, there is. That's because let me put the shoe on the other foot. Because society, like we all know, once they look at a black person, they judge their character, and that's what they go by. But when it comes to whites, people don't judge their character. They judge the color of their skin and say, "Oh, it's okay. Yeah, they did. They killed all those people. So, but you know what? Go ahead and send your children to the church. It's fine. I mean, they just murder people. They just sent people to prison for 50 years for nothing. You go ahead and send your children." But the black guy sold drugs to feed his family. Stay away from him. Woo! I don't care what kind of person it is. What is the character? See, I understand it's energy. Why would I send my children into an energy that is filthy? Because that's where you're really sending your children, is to the energy of the place. She wants to stay asleep in the matrix and don't want to explain that. But you don't have to, because I'm making it very simple. Now, nobody's perfect. But if those people made all these mistakes and they preach about forgiveness and going to make things right, if they hadn't really made things right, I'm not sending my children there. Not to pick on anybody, but for instance, let's say that there's a DA and he sentenced all these people to all this time, and he knows that he was wrong. Why would I go to church with him? And he ain't fixing on that. I mean, he's capable of fixing the problem. But if he doesn't, that's his character. And he's got every right to have that character. But I got the right not to send my children. As a father, it's my job to protect my children from energies. Not all the wishy-washy, the violence. I don't operate on anything divided. I understand there's one. And I'm not putting anything in my body that's going to mess me up or my children up. And you put that energy into your aura of energy. Who are they when they're not at church? That's who they really are. And if you don't check the character of these people, then you're not protecting your children. This is truth. This is how I operate, is the character of the person. Religion is fine if there's good character in there. Then my children are picking up something that is good for them. They're not playing the game of politics. Go to Washington for that shit. As you know, the politics never reach down here. This is truth. This is what this is, truth. This is what I stand for. Truth. Truth alone. It is about the character of the people as a collective. Because you got a ball of energy right there, buddy. And I don't need no bullshit. I like prayer. Like, me. This is truth. What is the character of the people? Because if they go to church on Sunday, come out church Sunday evening, And you feel me? They don't need to go back in that building. It needs a cleansing. They need a cleansing. Change the character of the place, and it'll be more inviting. I don't have to pass by the church and get repelled. All of you know what this feeling is. You just never, you haven't been aware of that feeling, or why is it repelling you? Why do you get afraid when you pass this place? It's because of the character of the people, as a collective, that mask who they really are being day by day. This is awareness. This will be the year. Either you stick your head in the ground like an ostrich, or you become aware of your character. 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 Kabish. King Dog. Just thinking away.